Good morning, friends. This is Dr. James McBean here this morning, and today we want to talk about why our prayers are not answered. In James chapter 4 verse 1, he said, "For whence come war and fighting among you? Come they not hence? Even of your lust, the war in your members. He lust and have not. He killed and desire to have and cannot obtain. He fight and war, yet he have not, because he asks not." Verse 3, he asks and receive not, because you ask amiss. So the first thing we want to look at is prayers that are amiss. If you have a nutritional problem, say you have a prostate condition, and it happened because your body do not have the correct level of the mineral zinc, and that's why your prostate glands is acting up. No matter how you prayed and ask God for healing, it's not gonna happen, because God don't see you as sick. You're not sick. You're having a vitamin and mineral deficiency. In other words, all you need to do is go eat a balanced diet, and from you eating a balanced diet, the condition will automatically goes away. You don't need to pray about it. Something you don't need to pray for, because you're not eating correctly. Even if God give you a shot of the mineral zinc, as soon as your body use it up, you're gonna get sick again, because you don't know how to care for yourself. You see, there is something is not, you don't have to go pray about it. It's not a praying thing. Praying not gonna fix it. You have to eat correctly, sleep correctly. If you're having a marital attitude problem, no matter how much you pray about it, it's not gonna fix. Is you have to change your attitude between wife and husband and wife. You're not gonna fix. So keep praying. You're gonna have the same problem 43 years later, and it's not gonna go away, because it's not a praying thing. It is something that you must fix. So fix it. In 1 John 5:16, "If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them which sin not unto death." There is a sin unto death. I did not say you should pray for it. In other words, the reason why I quote this verse is because I'm trying to show you that there are something you don't even need to bother pray about, because prayer not going to fix it. It's not a praying problem. It's not a praying thing. Asking amiss. In James 1 verse 6, verse 7, verse 8, "But let him ask in faith, not wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Don't let a double-minded man even bother pray, because he's not going to receive anything of the Lord. So prayer not going to cut the cake. He mustn't even think. Don't even think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. You must speak the truth in your heart. In Psalms 15 verse 1, verse 2, verses 3. A psalm of David. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? And who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He said, he that walketh uprightly, and worketh righteousness, and speaketh the truth in his heart. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. He that speaketh the truth in his heart. Whenever I'm testing people who come to me for friendship, I usually send them a copy of my books, because I want to see who I'm taking in into my friendship. There's one guy, he's coming in for friendship, and so I gave him a copy of my book. And for the next 3 years, he's coming up the road, and I'm coming down the road, and we see each other, and he turn off and I turn off, because he don't want to tell me how well I score on the book. If he ever open his mouth and say, James, you have done well, he drop down dead, he faint, drop down dead. He cannot even give an applaud. When I came into this country, my English was so bad, so poor, that they give me a translator at immigration. And many people see me today travel from that point until I reach where I reach now, having degrees, and they can't forgive me for that. They hate me for that. They can't pass it to know that when I come in here, my language, my English was so bad. Yeah, but I didn't pray for it. It didn't drop out of the sky on me. I went to Orlando Votech for 1 year doing maths and English. I went to West Side Community College for 1 year, another year doing maths and English. And finally, when I was doing my doctoral degree, I went to Seminole State College for 1 more year doing maths and English. It wasn't easy. I hung in there until I get it. So somebody shouldn't hate me for that, but they does. Because these things don't come by prayer. You have to put your shoulder to the wheel. You have to get up and go to school. You can't speak the truth in their heart. You need to speak the truth in your heart. Because if you're not the kind of individual that speak truth in your heart, you will never get an answer from God. He's not going to answer you. No matter how you pray, you're not going to answer that prayer until he saw truth in the inward part. Because he cannot work except he work by truth and by love. You must speak the truth in your heart. You must not ask amiss. And you must not be double-minded when you're praying to God. And you must speak truth in your heart. The fourth, you must search with all your heart. In Jeremiah 29:13, "Ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart." In Isaiah 65 verses 24, "And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear." We're talking about why our prayers go unanswered. You have to search, and you have to search with all of your heart. You have to search. Everything we want in this life, we have to search for it. We have to search. Just like you search the internet. Just like you search for a wife. It's like you search for a husband. You have to seek for it. You're seeking for God, you have to seek for God. You have to seek to know how God communicates with his people. Because if you don't know how God communicates, how are you going to know when he's talking to you? The final mistake that we make is that we are listening to snakes. You look on the TV today, pure lie. Pure lie. When we heard our channel, the people come and they told us, you're going to get this, you're going to get that, you're going to get the other, you're going to get the other, you're going to get the other. And today when you turn the TV on, every channel you turn to, every movie that they're going to show you, you have to put in a credit card to pay for the movie. Nothing you seen but advertisement. Nothing. Pure lie. You get an insurance. And you have one from my job, one from my Medicare. And when I put down the one from my job, it doesn't pay. They don't want to pay. Somebody point to the Medicare. And when I put down the Medicare, somebody point to the one from the job. And so they both point at each other. And eventually nobody pay. And the surgery or whatever is supposed to get cancelled. Because it's a game they play with people. Flim flam. Nothing is true except Jesus Christ died. Jesus Christ rose from the dead. And Jesus Christ is coming again. Be careful of snakes. There's one snake they call hasp. You see, their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongue, they have used deceit. The poison of hasp is under their lips. Lord bless you, and we'll talk some more.